Hey y'all, it's Joe here, and today I'm going to be doing a little guide on McCree, of course, another live commentary. Now, of course, McCree and Widowmaker got nerfed in the last patch, I think 1.0.4, point like 2 or something. I don't really know exactly what it is. Yeah, they got nerfed, essentially with McCree. He's freaking dropping that hammer. Got nerfed quite a bit. But that's about it, which is actually really nice. I was afraid that his left click was going to get nerfed, but it didn't. And this click may be even better at some points. So, McCree is a character. He's a very strong character. I want to be talking about how you can play him a bit defensively. Of course, there's quite a bit of stuff you can do with this character. He's very strong, even past the nerfs. Like, he's a really good character. As well, something you may want to notice with this, if you have like 1, 2, 3 shots, you can still right click and then fan the hammer again. So there you go. Just in case you were wondering if you could do that. But yeah, McCree's a very strong character. He's always been very strong. He always has a lot of burst, fan the hammer. Of course, you can shift right after, go for another fan the hammer. Of course, you have your E, get the stun, fan the hammer, or in case you don't want to do that, you could just try to shoot them in the head, which is actually what you want to do against tanks right now, I found out. So against tanks, most of the time you'll just want to E them and then shoot them in the head 1, 2, maybe 3 times with, yeah, that's about it. Fanning the hammer against tanks after it got nerfed, it just doesn't work that great. As well with this character, you just want to kind of always be shooting if you aren't, if you aren't doing anything in particular. A lot of times you can get some nice damage off, and crap, I'm right in the way. Let's right click, try to shoot these guys, get them away. Yeah, you always want to be shooting, always want to be trying to get out a lot of damage. If you can headshot people, you can get a lot of stuff done. Ah, dang, Azaria, how did she get behind me? As you see, my whole team just gets taken out right there. I was trying to get up on high positions. A lot of times if you are... Oh, too bad my teammate got killed. A lot of times if you are pretty dang high in the sky, then you can quite easily stop enemies from approaching with this character. You can just shoot him a few times, hit him in the head, whatever, you know, get the easy kill. Of course, you do want to headshot whenever you can with this Peacemaker, just in general. One of our teammates left, dang it. Okay, of course you do just want to headshot whenever you can. And that was unfortunate. Missed the E. Ah. Just wait. Okay, so they got payload past the first point. Let's just keep pushing, though. Let's just keep pushing. So yeah, with this character, one really nice thing about him is that you can just shoot a few times, and you don't really have to always unload your clip. You have to remember that. A lot of people, you know, they always try to fan the hammer. Fanning the hammer is nice, but it's not always necessary. As well, most people try to save their shift when they want to fan the hammer, but sometimes you don't always need to. Of course, right there, I probably would have killed that Reaper pre-patch, but post-patch, okay, got my ult up. Oh, okay, I got 2 kills. Still pretty good. With your ult, of course, all you have to do is press it. It'll target on their heads, and whenever it's red, then you can shoot, get the kill. Really nice, really easy. Okay, well, I think we're at a really good choke point. You're actually pretty good at choke points because all you have to do is just wait around corners, throw your E, and one-shot the enemy in the head. Okay, once you miss a Genji with your E or anything, you kind of just have to run away. You can't really do much against Genji after he gets rid of that. Let's go over here. And of course, while jumping, you can't shift, obviously. So that's a bit of a problem about this character. You can't jump and shift. So you always want to be on the ground. Not always, but a lot of times being on the ground is a good idea. And that was too bad. I accidentally jumped up. Took that guy out, though. Still, even past nerf, even though you don't have as much damage with your fan the hammer, it's a really, really good tool. I feel like this will be a thing that a lot of people kind of try to not use way too much because they're like, you know, it was nerfed from like 70 damage-ish per shot down to like, I think 35. So it was a pretty big nerf, but at the same time, if you headshot someone like a Genji, someone like a Tracer, it'll do fine. And as well, with the new update, of course, you can actually reload a little bit faster and start attacking a bit faster. Okay, let's try to shoot this guy. But yeah, of course, with McCree, you just always want to be shooting at people. If you don't know exactly who to shoot at, freaking dang it. I could have eat that guy. Of course, you can E Reaper out of his ult. But yeah, if you don't know who to shoot at, then just randomly shoot at people. You do have to remember that your E, although it does have short range, it's very, very strong because it can stop multiple ultimates in the game. It can stop a McCree ultimate. It can stop... it can kind of stop a Roadhog ultimate. It can stop quite a bit of these characters. I'm actually very confused about Junkrat. I haven't actually tried it on Junkrat yet. I'm expecting that if you E the Junkrat, then it'll stop his ultimate from moving, but you don't know yet. Right here, though, let's do this shift. As you see right here, though, I probably do more damage instead of by right-clicking, by just left-clicking. So that's something that's a little bit different. Against tanks, a lot of times you're probably just going to want to left-click. Okay, took him out. There we go. Got a double kill. As you see, though, McCree's a stinking strong character. If you're looking at me right now, though, most of the time I want to either stay really far back, so then I can snipe them, or I want to stay really close. Oh, crap. I want to stay really close to the corners, because, of course... Okay, there you go, got her. Of course, you can easily shift around a corner, or just right-click, E, and then shift. Around corners, you do really well. You're really close range. And, of course, at far range, you do well because you can snipe people at far range. In general with this character, though, I'd just say, if you want to play McCree, it's a great person to main. This guy's super strong. Oh, dang it, okay. I accidentally shifted. Make sure to right-click E, or you could E right-click, shift and right-click again. I shifted and then I right-clicked, and then, of course, I just lost that 1v1. It's kind of weird, though, now, because with this guy, almost all the time before, you wanted to E right-click. But sometimes now, you'll just want to E and then shoot them 2 or 3 times in the head, and it could actually kill pretty much just as fast or even faster. And you still have a few bullets left to shoot at other people. So, I don't know. I actually kind of like this guy's update. Dang, that's too bad. Well, at least I got a lot of damage on the D.Va. Most of the time with your ult, you can get at least 1 free kill. And you have to remember that. With your ult, a lot of people want to save their ult, you know. They want to save their super good McCree high moon ult until it's finally like a 5-person kill streak. Where you can get 5 people with your ult. You don't always have to do that. If you get 1 or 2 kills with your ult, it's pretty much good enough. As well, your ult charges very, very fast. So, as you can see, like just moving around. So, you don't really have to worry too much about it. Okay, I thought that guy was an enemy for a second. Okay, you see right here? I can try to snipe this person, get some nice damage. And of course, you want to get headshots if you can, which is really easy to get on D.Va. You do quite well against D.Va. You used to be able to just right-click, insta-kill D.Va. Doesn't really work anymore with it like that, but of course, since she's so close range, you still counter her just by shooting her with this. So yeah, that's something I just really say. Especially on defense, you can just stay right here, stay really far away, and just snipe. So those are the main those are pretty much just the main things about this character. Be around corners, and of course, don't die right here. Okay, crap, I want to start charging my ultimate a little bit. Crap. As you see right there, though, that definitely would have killed him before the patch. But, yeah, dang it. As you see, if you don't get a headshot with your right click, yeah, right here. If you're playing McCree and you don't get a lot of headshots, a lot of times you can't kill people anymore with your right click. Just straight up body shots. I got most body shots right there, and it didn't kill the Lucio. I might have missed 1 or 2 shots, but still. You have to be a lot more accurate at this right now, which isn't really necessarily a bad thing. It's a bit different. Okay, finally got that guy. I like how we're both just standing right here. Okay, melee, melee, of course. A lot of times you have to remember, use your melee. Woo. Okay, this is really close. I'm gonna die. Oh, great crap. She got, dang it. She got in her mech right on time. I was hoping, as you see, I used my ult. I was hoping that I could get 2 of them. Luckily, I at least got 1 of them. But dropped the beat, killed him. Oh, another person you can actually stop is that if you hear Lucio starting to say it's time to drop the beat, if you press E on him, it'll stun him mid trying to drop the beat. You stop the beat from being dropped. You waste his ultimate. Yeah, it's really good. Right here on this map, though, on Gibraltar, I'm betting... I'm trying to find areas I can snipe from. I could probably just snipe from over here, to be honest. You see right here? Just kind of snipe them. You don't always have to be melee range with this guy. A lot of times you think you'd want to be, but around here, the close corners aren't really as safe for me, it just seems, so I'd rather just stay far away. Get a lot of damage on this D.Va. Kind of counter her from, you know, just doing anything. And of course, once she walks over here... Oh, dang it. Of course, when she walks over there, I was going to try to go for... Okay, just gonna play right here. Get headshots, headshot, 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 headshot. You see right there, got all the headshots. Oh, okay, come on. Dang it. Okay, I missed. Missed. Oh, there's always a bit of trouble trying to hit with your... Oh, dang it. That E barely missed. There's always a trouble trying to hit with your stinking fan the hammer. It's not the most sexy thing in the world. You pretty much have to be close to melee range. Of course, you can actually snipe with it sometimes, but... Oh, that was unfortunate. He blocked back my own E at me. Oh, they're getting so close at this point. Come on, guys. Oh, they're all... Yeah, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. It's not contested at all. Dang it. Yeah, as you see, it's a little bit hard to actually kill people right now with the right click. Of course, if you're like me, you can't always hit all your shots. it's not as easy bait kills as it used to be. Still though, right click is very strong in this character. It just, I'd say with his right click, it used to be broken, but now it's just a strong tool. That's how I'd explain it. And a lot of times if you can actually just get one headshot and then a right click, it can also be pretty interesting. I don't know what that person's doing. See if I can get a nice ultimate. Oh, there we go. Got blocked back by the Genji. Blown up in my face. Stinking Junkrat shot at the Genji using his E. Killed me. Are you kidding me, man? Dang it. They're okay. I think they're gonna make it. I think they're gonna make it, unless I can get a really nice ult right here. All 6 of them are on point. Okay, got 2 kills. Half killed the 3rd one. That was a pretty good ult right there. As you see right there, that was a almost perfect time to ult. All 6 of them were in one place. Of course, if I was up higher, I probably could have killed more. If possible, you want to shoot from as high as possible. Elevation's super good with High Noon, but oh, okay, shot her twice. If you can't get the elevation, you can shoot from below them. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Finally got her. Of course, always aim for the head. I'm having to kind of get used to it again. Woo. Oh, you really have to get used to that. Let's see if I can snipe the Mercy a bit. Okay, they got the double supports. I don't want to get hit by that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Let's see if we can get over here. The Mercy's dead. Okay, killed her right before she could get back in her ult. That's good. She killed 3 of our teammates, but she didn't get to get back in her mech because I tried to kill her. Woo! Okay, they're all right there. They're all right there. Dang it! Oh, HanJoe took out everything. Do we have 2 bastions? Yeah, we do. I was gonna say HanJoe took out just all the stuff in the top right of the screen. Oh, that was unfortunate. He hit me, took me out. Oh no! Overtime. They're gonna push. They're gonna push. I need to get a few more hits, or actually, oh, there we go. The Junkrat taking him out. If I can get a few more hits, get off my ult. Dang it! Ah, that was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. He used his E right as I was going for High Noon. See right here, press use my E, and I pretty much had to attack right there, or had to go for the High Noon right there, because otherwise I would have just gotten taken out by them. Anyways, though, that's the end. That's all you're gonna get for this guide. Of course, we did end up losing in the end, but I feel like that was decent. I pretty much showed you all I really know about defensive McCree. Essentially, just shoot them from afar, try to hit them, try to get up high. As well with him, I'd also say, if you have a Reinhardt, he's super good with Reinhardt because you can snipe behind the shield, you can right click behind the shield, and of course you can ult behind the shield, get a ton of kills. And yeah, overall McCree's a very strong character, fits on almost any team comp I'd say. Of course right here, just got completely wrecked. Also, if you can possibly try to get behind them, a lot of times in defense you can't really get behind them, but if you're on offense you can. Even on defense you can try to sneak behind them, but you are a pretty good assassin. You're a good assassin, you're good at just shooting people from afar. You're kind of just an all-around good character. And if you're looking for a character that you just kind of want to like main, I'd say he'd be a pretty good choice, because with him you have somebody that's decent on offense, decent on defense, and essentially decent on King of the Hill. He's pretty much good on everything. All you really have to worry about is, of course, getting a tank, getting a support, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you can snipe with him, you can kill melee range with him, you can kill medium range with him. He's good at most things, and of course, his ult is super strong. Even sometimes you can go for 2 McCrees. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about this character. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, I taught you a little bit. Of course, we did lose that game, but I feel like I showed all that I really could. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. Hopefully, I'll see you on the next video, and goodbye.